Hello grade 4, I trust you guys all well and up to date with all the work. How did you guys find the story yesterday? I thought it was pretty interesting, pretty inspirational. Anyway, today's video is going to be on verbs, but part 2. There is one more part going to come out either later on this week or the beginning of next week, and then we are done with irregular verbs. So let's get into it. Okay, great guys. As you guys know, today we're going to be talking about irregular verbs. That is to say, verbs that aren't formed like regular verbs. Remember, we went through this last week. Just to give you a taste of what a regular verb is, regular verb looks like, just as a refresher, let's take the word walk. Now you see the present tense of walk is walk. The past tense is walked. Now that is a regular verb. Now it turns out that a lot of irregular verbs also behave in the same way. When we make the past tense, we have this ed sound. Notice that walked, it almost sounds like there's a T in there, but obviously there's not. It's just for the pronunciation. It's just that the irregular verbs are not represented this way in the spelling. Here's an example. Sleep. Now you don't say sleeped, sleeped. You say slept. Slept. The PT part of slept does the same work as the ed ending for the regular plural. Likewise, keep becomes kept, not keeped, kept. Build becomes not builded, but built. Spend doesn't become spended, but spent. Leave, not leaved, but left. And lose becomes lost, not loosed. Now, although these verbs are all irregular verbs, at least in their irregularity, there is some common distinctions. You can see that they're all almost making the same sound. Sleep becomes slept. Build becomes built. Spend becomes spent. Leave becomes left, and lose becomes lost. They're all trying to make the same sound as walked. It just displays differently. Great guys, let's continue. Okay, now we're talking about vowel shifting in irregular verbs, which is going to sound a bit weird, but bear with me. Okay, to review what a vowel is very quickly, a vowel is any sound that your mouth can make while your tongue isn't touching your lips or your teeth or the roof of your mouth, basically. So the vowels in English are A, E, I, O, U, and sometimes Y. You can see a picture there of them saying it. Try say to yourself, A, E, I, O, U. So just say that with yourself. Now, what does this have to do with irregular verbs? Let's take a look at the chart. Okay, great guys. So in the chart we have present, past, and past perfect. Now, past perfect is something that has been completed in the past. We form the past perfect in English by combining the verb, and the word have. Sorry, it's a little bit hard to write. And the word have. Okay, you guys know what I mean, sorry. But anyway, for example, have walked, have said, have done. Now let's get back to the charts. Now let's look at the word sing. Now in past tense it would be sang, but in past perfect it would be sung. So you can see how it's different. Now the sounds, you can look at the vowel shifting now. This is the sounds each word is making. In the present, it's making a. In the past, it's making a. And in the past perfect, it's making a. Now, if you guys say that out loud, a, you'll notice that the sound is traveling from the front of your mouth with to the middle, and then to the back with a. So try say it out loud, and it's quite cool when you notice and you get it right. You can feel it and hear it starting from the front and going backwards. Anyway, guys, let's get back to the chart again. Now, drink in present tense becomes drank in past, but in past perfect, it becomes drunk. I had drunk. Now, win in present tense is the same for past and past perfect. Won. Find is also the same, becomes found in both of them. Sit in present tense becomes sat in past and sat in past perfect. Now, sneak also becomes snuck in past and past perfect. Now, let's look at run. This is very weird, guys. It goes from, in present tense, it's run. Past, it's ran. I ran. Now, past perfect goes back to run. He had run weird. So that's pretty weird, eh? But anyway, guys, that's all you need to know for now. This is part 2 out of a trilogy. 3 parts are going to come out. It will either come out later on this week or early next week. Don't stress too much about it, guys. Like always, please drop me a message if there's anything you're unclear about. There's another video going to be sent out today. Please give it a watch. Anyway, guys, talk to you guys later. Goodbye.